Let's talk about Vampyr and the NPCs of the game. I just started playing this game, and when you get to the hospital for the first time and start to interact with the characters, I was just blown away. It's been great minus one technical blemish. Just to set the stage for the setting of the game, it's 1918 in London after World War I, right in the middle of the Spanish flu. And your character's name is
Dr. Acula.
And this is what I thought the game was going to be like.
But I'd like to take one more sample, just for me. You know, you taste a little anemic.
But this game is serious, in a good way. It's all about nailing the setting and the desperation of the time period, and it all starts with the NPCs. They are completely beaten down.
But I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Emotionally exhausted, covered in blood.
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
And you're going to learn quickly there's a lot of varied characters here, all fleshed out with their own background and their own stories.
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
This woman is even running her own OnlyFans.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul, they belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
In all seriousness, these conversations that you have with the NPCs are super important in giving you background to the hospital and the character dynamics that are simmering just below everything.
Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors. Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
And mining these character details opens up more dialogue options for the other NPCs as well.
I'm Beatrice GOSWICK, mother of Mortimer GOSWICK.
Even smaller side characters can give you useful information, like somebody at the hospital isn't quite who you thought they were.
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Those hints can be used later. This is how Vampyr gets you to ask so many questions, because you never know who has valuable information for you.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What really makes Vampyr's NPCs so unique is how they feed into the gameplay. So the more effort you put into your relationships and finding things out about them, that's the richer their bloodline will get, which gives you more XP if you do decide to kill them. And I'm already thinking about a couple people I want off.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Dog, I am going to bite the out of you. It's also important to learn the personalities of the different characters.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego.
So you can use that knowledge elsewhere.
What do you think of Dr. Aykroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
Doing this will help you unlock all the different dialogue trees for the other characters. But what makes it so much fun in Vampyr is that these aren't your typical NPCs, and they're not typical conversations. I found myself really just getting lost in talking with a lot of the different personalities around the hospital, but Dr. Rakesh, this man is a gift to the world. Listen to the bombs he drops.
It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
I mean, come on, this guy is fucking awesome. I could listen to him talk to me all day long, and I find myself feeling that way with a lot of the characters in this game. I feel so late to the party in discovering this game, but I'm just getting started. I'm completely hooked. Haven't felt this way in a long time about a story for a game and diving into the characters, so I'm excited to see where it takes me. The hospital does have its secrets. You can find different notes that bring up dialogue options. Then you can use those to bring up to the characters, just really adding another layer of interaction with them. I really can't overstate how good I think the writing is either, and this NPC story really hit hard.
Am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
In France, myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
And this is just the first 2 hours of gameplay, so I don't know how deep it goes, but I just wanted to get my thoughts out there really quick while they were fresh. Really loving Vampyr. If you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, I definitely think it's going to be worth it. And the game isn't afraid to have some fun, too.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.